Hey everyone, we are going into our second match with our apparently Brave the Elements deck. See how we do in our second one. Alright, this is a pretty good hand, especially if we happen to be playing someone who's black again. Kind of doubt we are, but you never know. That matchup was just like ideal for us between having easy ways to destroy auras and and our opponent being black and us getting a Marsh Threader. Okay. I think we probably want to play the Outfitter first, actually, just because he's huge. Not huge, but he can attack through this. This can't attack through that. See if our Sanctifiers can get a target. Ask and you will receive. Probably the problem with it is... Oh, he needs 3 of them at least. He could get to 3 next turn, and we just can't destroy it because we don't have the mana yet. Ooh. There we go. That'll be nice. I'll probably wait till next turn because then it basically has haste. So we're going to attack for 2. So yeah, if our opponent plays a land and then leaves 4 mana up, it's probably not worth it to Sanctify that because in response he'll get a land and draw 2 cards. You can do it at any speed, right? Yeah. So a little less than ideal. Does our opponent have a trick of some kind that he's going to use to take down our Outfitters? I wouldn't mind that too much. We'll go ahead and play a Mountain. Although this doesn't have to enchant a Mountain. I keep thinking they're like the Genju cards from Kamigawa block, but they're a little different. So if he leaves his mana up here, there's no point in destroying this thing. If he decides to do something else other than search his library for a land, there is a point in doing something. Good news is, if he is doing that, we can really punish him right now with Crusher Zendikar. And I think that's probably what we do. I think we go for a Plains just because we have way more Plains. So here we go. And we will attack with all these things. He can block here and search for a land and then draw 2 cards, which is pretty good for him. Yeah, that's what he's going to do. So I'm glad we didn't try to blow it up. It really wouldn't have been worth it. The only thing that would be different is we would have gotten in for 2 more mana, I guess. 2 more damage, I mean. But playing the Zendikar made us get in for more anyway, so we wouldn't have actually gotten in for more. And we'll end our turn. The other thing about the Genju lands that makes them better in some ways, at least, is that they're not always lands. This can just get destroyed by any creature removal. We do get the land back, but... Wow. Living freaking tsunami, huh? At least we have a 4/2. And we have a Burst Lightning, which can deal with that eventually. Okay. Ooh, trick. Yeah, okay. Even Burst Lightning couldn't have killed it at that point, so... So, yeah. Yeah, it's a good card, man. I mean, 4 mana, 4/4 flyer. Has all the landfall synergies you would ever want. We'll play our Marsh Threader and end our turn. Kind of a cool thing you can do with these if you have instants anyway is basically get an extra mana because you add a mana to your mana pool in response to the trigger, and then ooh, yeah. I think we probably blow this guy out of the way and swing for 4. Especially because in conjunction with this, he's going to be able to make it huge every turn. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. Drop our opponent to 8. And end our turn. Soon we may just have to play our Sanctifiers, although we have a Skyfisher that will probably play first. This Expedition, him being able to fire that off as quickly as he did is kind of been a problem. Oh, good. So glad to see that. Well, I'm glad. I'm going to be pretty happy if he doesn't attack, because he probably should have. Play our Skyfisher. Okay. Bounce the land, replay the land. Do we want to just play our Sanctifiers so we can threaten a little more effectively? I think we do, unfortunately. I mean, in a situation where we draw our Brave the Elements, one of our 2 Brave the Elements, too, we just win the game. Assuming he continues to attack. I mean, he may just swing for 8 here, or 10 here anyway. Yeah, we're just going to take that for now. Play a blue creature, and then we're going to top deck Brave the Elements. I know it. Ugh. Or maybe not. All right. I think we just hold on to the rest of our lands. We even cut to 17 because we don't have enough landfall synergy. Am I at the point where I should double block that? Probably. We'll take 6, though. Again. May just be able to kill me here with a combat trick, but... looks like it. Does look that way. Ooh, yeah. Harrow is a combat trick. Yeah, we're done. That'll hit us for 10. So... Okay, well, you know. Ah, there it is. There it is. Do I want anything? I don't think so. Perimeter Captain doesn't seem terrible, but his deck just had big creatures. Nimbus Wings doesn't seem bad either. Opponent didn't really seem to have a ton of removal. We need to draw these and actually be able to play them at some point. Hey. Got one of them. This is a pretty good hand, too, just because we have turn 1 step links, which can just be really abusive. And into Hookmaster's pretty... Into Hedron Scrabbler into Hookmaster is a pretty strong start. Yeah, flying. Always wanted flying. I think we probably play the Scrabbler because we know it's going to be a 2/2 next turn. Although, if we tap something down with our Hookmaster, it probably doesn't matter. But well, now we probably don't play our Hookmaster. We probably just play our Threader. We really wouldn't mind just drawing like multiple lands in a row right here because we have 2 creatures with landfall and we have a 6-mana aura that can just like win the game. He may just Harrow right now and draw a bunch of cards. And we did not draw land that time. That's not cool. We do actually have removal this time, though. More removal, I should say. So attack with both of them. Drop our opponent to 11. And we'll just end our turn. I think holding on to the Hookmaster, since he doesn't have any creatures in play already, is probably the thing to do. Yeah, he's going to Harrow here, probably, and then, yeah, and then draw 2 cards. Pretty cool. Luckily, we have tons of removal. Just give us like 3 lands in a row, and I think this game is ours. Between the removal spells, the tempo spell, and the big finisher, and the landfall creatures. There's that thing again. Okay. Well, I think we play Hookmaster. I keep thinking it should come into play tap because I'm so used to catching Stitched Mangler. Really need our Marshal's Anthem mana now, too. Good news is, like I said, we can kill this with 2 different cards. Oh, actually, we can't kill it with Pitfall Trap, but we can with Inferno Trap. We do need 1 more mana to really be able to, but yeah, bouncing that's not a bad idea. Giving like his huge Baloth flying. It's pretty good. Basically, all my creatures are expendable, so that's like not a huge deal to me right now. Ooh, there we go. I think we just play our Marshal's Anthem. I mean, we don't get any value off of it right now, other than pumping our whole team, and pumping our whole team's pretty relevant. So we're just gonna play it. Because that, I mean, yeah, our opponent can stop 1 creature. I'm not sure which one he really blocks. Probably, or at least maybe the Step Links. Okay. Does he have some way to tap my creatures? I don't know this format as well as I should about what he could do for 2 mana. No, it looks like our opponent just scooped. All right, well, got to cast our Anthem finally and have it be relevant. That felt pretty good. Yeah, we got a super aggressive start that game. Even though we didn't continue to draw lands, our opponent just could not, because he took the time to do his like expedition and stuff. He was just so close to dead by the time he played a creature that it was a problem for him. And we haven't even drawn our sweet. Well, we don't have red, but I think we keep it. Our Brave the Elements. So, but we have 1 drop. We have no, we don't. We have 2 drops and a 3-drop, and removal if we draw mana. Well, now we probably play the Skyfisher first. It's just more likely to get in for some damage. Yeah, I think we still do. Luckily, like, it doesn't really slow us down significantly at all. It just gives us a large creature. It also means we get another flying trigger out of Fledgling Griffin. Okay, well, we have a Kite Sail to destroy if we want to. So we're going to swing. So I'm leaning towards playing the Scrabbler over the Griffin because it'll swing for 2 next turn. I mean, we're not going to really be able to swing with whatever we play anyway. Or we can, and I probably would with the Scrabbler. So yeah, let's play him. I'm less willing to give up the Griffin, like, if he decides to equip that thing. If he does decide to equip it, it's a pretty good trade for us just because of the amount of mana our opponent had to use. Looks like he's just going to try to ramp here. And there's some red for us. We're going to attack. Now I think we play our Griffin. Next turn we'll play our Sanctifiers and blow up the Kite Sail, I think. Does have a lot of mana. We only have one removal spell too, and it's not a kill-all kind of spell. God, he's just trying to ramp hard. Maybe we can just kill him by the time. Yeah, there's Brave the Elements, which I like to see. Can help us punch through for the last of the damage we want to do. So we're going to attack with everybody. Got something for us. We do have... Yeah, we're going to use Brave the Elements here, named Blue. So 1 for 1, but his spell's a powerful enough one. Oh, right. Well, I forgot about that. Forgot that he is, in fact, not a white creature. So that was not excellent. Okay, well, now it'll be great to blow that thing up. Cast with the white kicker. Goodbye to that. Now we can attack with everybody. Wow. So now we have him in Burst Lightning range. All I have to do is draw a land. I'm really surprised our deck's doing as well as it is, if you couldn't tell from my assessment of it when we drafted it. But I really am. I mean, that first game was bad. We got mana screwed like in the first round, but other than that, it's been pretty good. But I don't know. I think it's probably overperforming in part due to luck. But Brave the Elements has been pretty good. Even when I used it incorrectly there, it was pretty relevant. Yeah, our opponent's in trouble. We need to cast this if we make it to the next round. That's probably when we'll do it. That is a large Gnarlid pack. He's actually just dead, even if I don't draw a land, because I can attack with just the Skyfisher and then Burst Lightning him the cheap way. I should just attack with everything, I think, to be safe here. Yeah, okay. We didn't even have to Burst Lightning. All right, well, we're going to go to the finals. I will see you there, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.